Probably since I annexed Crimea, who they really wanted as a march. Not too bad for them. Sieging Trebizond would take forever and a day. How much money do the Ottomans have to spare as well? It's an interesting offer. When you have a penalty to relationship for the Ottos for raising their land. Not sure. It is an idea to take that land and... No, you know what? Not worth the investment. Not worth it. It would take about 2 years to siege down that land. It's 2 years, so I'm going to be sitting on this nasty land that I just want to burn and make horror with. Okay, great. The Timurids are in a relatively large war. They're fighting Delhi and Bangladesh. Now, sure, that's not very difficult for Timmy, but he does get exhausted. What? I mean, I could honestly not care less about Chagatai right now. But Nagai, they can die. That's pretty sweet. What's your problem, though? Domineering attitude towards Nagai, which means they'll probably break that alliance soon enough anyway. Okay, let's attack this rationally. The better target is Kazan. Stops Muscovy from eating up this land. The best target is both of them. They're both allied with Chagatai. Uzbek seems a little under the weather right now, but he will overcome that because it's Uzbek on very hard mode. If it wasn't very hard mode, he would be up Pooh Creek right now. Why would Chagatai ally both my targets? Still, fighting the guy is pretty good. And then the Timurids are going to suffer a dip rep penalty and a, well, pretty big penalty. If I bum rush the guy fast enough, which I totally will, Chagatai will still be an issue. They may well march over. Maybe. Do domineering people give military access? I mean, they might. They might not. Who's to say? It's also possible that he could go up and around here and down through here, but there wouldn't be much left of his units. Why do you have to choose, Jake? Just kill both at the same time. It's exactly the kind of reminder that I needed. We also have Dave Brown saying, rationally, you're a horde. Kill, kill, kill. You are all completely right, and I'm flattered to have you all on board. We're not taking your money, we're not taking anything from you, I just want you out of this war, and you will be out of this war very soon. I'm going to take your land, and I'm going to burn it, and I will probably release them as a vassal. Probably just release Circassia as a vassal. I'll probably even force my religion on them and have them convert their lands so that I don't have to bother with it. Yeah, I mean, that's a logical thing to do. Can't do anything to you because wob wob wob, I still have a friend in the war. That friend is going to die soon. So yeah, let's rev up. Nagai is weak, but it's still very hard mode, so what do they have in store for me? Noob Guy have... yikes, a 27,000 force limit with 19,000 units, but I have tech superiority over them, which is good. No one's going to disagree about that being good. I would like more units, honestly. I mean, I would like to flank them. I only have 19,000. If they also have 19,000, then that's no good advantage for me. It's almost a shame to recruit Eastern archers, but they're not awful. So do I just eat you now? I mean, it seems like the clever thing to do. And yeah, have you as a subject. I could probably demand that land from Genoa at some point too. Yeah, Circassia would join here. Wait a month tick and peace everyone out and release Circassia before you dow. And there's a lot of stuff I want to do. And don't I have that mission to... Oh no, it's for Dagestan, which is not one of these provinces, it's over here. Should have taken that mission earlier when it was there, but I'm terrible at remembering missions. Whatever, I'm just going to crush this guy for now. Burn, baby, burn. I already regret spending all that admin coring these two provinces. What a bloody waste that was. These rubbish provinces I'm just going to throw away though. I don't want any of that horrible land. Just get over there when you can, please. I've got the guys to kill. Timmy might finish that war at any time, so need to be ready for that. And it's probably just oh, there we go. Pardon me. There we go. Theodoro is gone. You're exiled, so you can return back here. And then you are also gone. You're already dead. Pretty nice. Yeah, Muscovy won't like it. Well, whoop-de-doo. I'm just happy to get all that dosh. And of course to burn their land down and get more dosh and more everything, really. Now what to do with this province? I don't really want to release them as a subject. I could rather just return the province and come back at a later date. But Circassia should probably be released as a subject. And again, I already have 3 relation slots. This would eat up the 4th one. Another option is just to release Circassia. As in, just get rid of the land. I mean, who would even worry about that? They'd love me for it, too. Having them as a subject strikes me as just a little bit useless. But I don't want this horrible, revolting land. So I don't want it. I don't particularly want a subject to have it. There's a lot of things I don't want with this land. Okay, but Ryazan is nowhere near wanting to be disloyal, so I probably will just cough them out as a subject. There are no other subjects I intend on making anytime soon here, so away you go. Circassia. Orthodox? Well, sure, why not? He also gets my tech, which is kind of good, and a decent ruler, which is also kind of good. Does he have feudalism? Of course not. But what can I do for this poor sucker? Well, I mean, when in doubt, give people Islam. Oh, their opinion must be positive? Why would they be so bleh about things? What's a royal marriage again? That's 25, right? Okay, I will do exactly that. They're gonna hate me for it, but we have a nice truce anyway. Very nice truce. That still doesn't answer the Theodoro question though. What am I gonna do with it? I might just return it and try to tributize them. Even though they'll hate me for having burnt their province to the ground. So there you go, Theodoro. And you can become my trib. That's pretty good, actually. Oh, that's pretty damn good. Now, Theodoro could give me a ducat, but really I'd rather take the manpower. Huh, got pretty much like a full house of subjects here. That's nice. Okay, next question. Nagai, do you die? It's not really a question because the answer is already known. They are going to have to die. My army is not hugely superior to theirs, but it's hugely enough superior. Also, Ahmad Genghis is pretty much of age, so he's going to have to die. Cost me 50 prestige. Well, too bad. He was rubbish. What about the Ewoks then, huh? They were rubbish. You don't complain about them. Jake, will the Circassians take Theodoro? Was an option, but I'd rather have Theodoro given me that sweet manpower. Can anybody else become my tributary whilst we're at it, though? Established tributary, yes, Trebizond. I ain't not stepping in the Ottomans' way right now. Come hell, come high water. Still does not want to be my friend, but when my aggressive expansion ticks down and we keep relations high, then that should change. I should probably tell him that I want to be his best friend whilst we're here. I don't want to suckle that Ottoman teat, but I don't want to die. Also, the Ottomans do not have the PLC as an enemy to fight, nor do they have Austro-Hungaria. So, that's another thing. The only question is how best to dismantle the Nogay. Timmy won't get involved. Uzbek would, actually. And I could probably fob the Uzbek off with some Chagatai land. Okay, no I couldn't. The Uzbek really wants some land. But I could give them just a little bit of land. I don't care if their trust goes down that much. Well, maybe I should, but how much do I care about the Uzbeks getting involved? They would keep Chagatai busy. You're the ultimate target, though. I want to kill Nagai. I want to kill Kazan. I want to kill, that puts it pretty simply. Well, Nagai is the one I can strike here and now without Timmy getting involved, and Timmy is winning his war. He's winning it at a slow pace, but he's still winning. I just want my units ready, so that we can charge on in. I have more cavalry than the guy does. It's already a one battle. If I run in with you, you can be the hold up with us with my buddy there. I want to stab up. Why do I have overextension? Oh, it is garbage. Regardless, I want to stab up. Are there any 666 rulers in the game? There are quite a few. There's Frederick the Great, Catherine the Great, Akbar. Akbar is pretty damn great. Well, he didn't make it, so is it Hassan of Ak-Kiyinlu? He's no 666, but he did pretty awesome. Yeah, I should rival the guy before I dow, it's another thing, but is there any reason not to dow him here and now? The other question is, do I call in Uzbek or not? I mean, the Uzbek have to be useful at some point, might as well be now. Might as well be now. What about Chagatai versus Uzbek? Who's going to come out on top there? Careful thinking, forward planning. This is how I gotta do things to win. 17,000, so the Uzbek are superior to them in that respect. But the Uzbek have no forts whatsoever. And again, neither do Chagatai. Chagatai are allied with Kazan. I don't really want to be fighting the guy in Kazan at the same time, although I still want to fight Kazan as quickly as I can. Okay, well, let's just do it. Nagai, I've got to die. And I'll be the one to kill. Wouldn't mind having another advisor though, but money situation is... it is. It should be the conquest of Nogay. It's the most expensive province, but if I make it of something that is immediately achievable, I can tick up war score faster, which might be something that I want to do. No, this is going to be total victory. We go for Nogay. And the Uzbek are coming on in. I will have to give them some land, unfortunately, and I will have to betray them at some point, but the Uzbek are incredibly weak. Like, laughably weak. So we'll do it. Jake, go for the cap? Yeah, I'm going for the cap. And really the best thing I do is I make everybody know that the Timmy are pathetic and not worthy of having any allies. I don't know if that's... It reduces trust with all allies, so it's actually going to hopefully impact on their relationship. Alright, now let's just go and bum rush Nogay. He always does this. Whenever I fight Nagai, I never find his army. I have no idea where he hides them. Wait, he's involved in the Delhi War. He's probably down here. Jake, there is a fort being built in Bayuli, or next to it. I am so happy you noticed that. We often talk about the barracks defense around here, and by often I mean, I'm not sure if we've talked about it for quite some time, but it's still a thing. He's trying a new advanced version of it. Alright, you get there. Best thing we ever did, introduce the V hotkey. Still having you as an advanced army, just in case we do run into some Nagais. But he should be far, far away and not worthy of us worrying about him. Also, supply limit is horrendous here. So let's try and get our units as far away as we can. Actually, look at that. We're actually not going to get these sieges done if we're not next to occupied land. Well, you guys are just gonna have to eat that for a wee bit. Maybe send off a few more. Okay, no, that's actually worth thinking about. I need to send these guys in pairs. 2. 2. 2. Gets me some eyes over there. Okay, thankfully you're okay there. And welcome Renaissance. This changes everything. Alright, in come Nagai and Chagatai. Also, this is a conquest war, so we don't care too much about battles. It's not to say we don't care about them at all, we just don't care so much. Okay, we'll go down faster if you get on that case. Up and at 'em, my friends. I wouldn't even mind if I went in and cleaved these guys to death, because I need the war participation. I need Uzbek to get practically none of it, and thankfully that's exactly what's happening. He's making a token effort, the poor guy. So up you go, along you go. You can just sneak on in there. Well, at least I'm not immediately getting attacked. A spy network in Lithuania would help me know if they plan on attacking me, but I'm not seeing it happening. And yeah, Circassia, you should probably be changing your religion to something considerably better. But do I really want that? Yeah, I guess I do. Can you break vassalization if they're a march? I suppose I could just check that here. No, you have to revoke the march first. Not sure I care about changing your religion in that case. I certainly don't care about paying off your debt. I wanted him to just convert these lands for me, but I guess they're so low and useless that we don't really care. I can just ditch him as a vassal later on if I want to annex him the old-fashioned Horde way. So those two are going to be taken. You're still eating a bit of attrish, so are they. Live and let die. Alright, so he's worming his way up here. I should be cautious. Thankfully his army is pretty small, so he's obviously split up his army. So I should try to keep them somewhat close together. If he goes to Ust-Urt, then I can actually just run on in and kill them, which is good. Very good, in fact. I would actually like to do that right now. Well, he makes some decisions kind of easy for me, and he's still on Tech 3. 21st, 15th. It's kind of good because I can just go in and kill him this way. 3 and 8. 23rd, 22nd, 23rd, 22nd. Yeah, those guys are wiped. I mean, Uzbek's tanking for me, which is kind of nice. I wonder if I could actually just pay off Chagatai with this guy's land. I don't need Chagatai land, I need Uzbek land in the future. But, okay, everybody would lose a lot of trust in me for doing that. And besides, I could go and rob Chagatai blind. Chagatai has a lot more troops than I remember. Seems like the work of some kind of stand. You're going over there. I want you over there. You take that, and you help out with Nogai. But we absolutely want to crush the Nogai army. That frees us up a lot. Jake, couldn't you give Chagatai land to Uzbek so you can take all of Nogai for yourself? No, they only care about the main serving here. What is Kazan up to? He's just kind of hanging around there. Chagatai wouldn't get involved, that's because I'm fighting them. Timurids, sadly, have not gotten tired enough. Oh, look at this big boy. He's actually getting involved in the battle. Maybe I can teach him a thing or two about how to wipe. Alright, I need a little bit of extra attention up there. Otherwise, this should hopefully be enough, unless some unfriendly faces appear out of nowhere. Little concerned about this, though. He's getting dangerously close to me. These guys might be in trouble if I don't pull them back. Actually, there could be a lot of trouble on the horizon if I don't pull back. That 9 stack is going to go to Altin, then Shekelty, and then it's just going to wreak havoc around here. I need strong... No, I need a strong counterbalance to that. Much as it pains me. Right, I got that, so you guys are pulling back now. Probably be faster to go this way. 26th. 23rd? Color me surprised. Yeah, there we go, he's gone over to Shacklestone. This ain't worth it. But if he goes here, he could potentially go up here as well. So I need to do a bit of a general pullback. This is really painful on the eyes, by the way. Did someone say 50 mil power? Because I think they said 50 mil power. Jake, what are you going for now? I mean, what do you mean now? I'm going for the Gold Rush achievement. Which... Right here, reform the Golden Horde before 1500. And that means I need to take this decision, which requires a whole lot of stuff I don't have. Of all the Russian stuff, I managed to get one of them, and that is Ryazan as my subject. But I still need to get, off the top of my head, Moskva, Yaroslav, Suzdal. Probably something else here. I think I need Kasimov too. There's a whole load of stuff I need. And it basically means kill Muscovy. This stuff's easy enough to kill. I'm busy killing it right now. Didn't you have plans for Great Yuan as well? We'll see how the campaign unfolds. That would certainly be nice for me. Alright, so where is he going from Shackleton? Because that's important to me. Oh, that's kind of important to me. I hope I didn't send anyone down there. No, it's just Uzbek getting trashed. More news at 10. It's a bit atrocious to be hanging around here, but this stuff has got to go. At least I have my 2 siege helping me out there. Worst case scenario for me would be these guys getting their act together and converging. I would defeat them, maybe, but it would be terribly expensive. And this guy has 5 in mil, so it's quite likely he will find his way to making my life miserable with Miltech 4. And again, you know, I might just be able to fob this guy off with some really nice land. That's actually pretty close. If he could just take some more land, that would be great. Uzbek, in the meanwhile, are doing absolutely nothing in this war, which is really sad. Except dying, they're pretty good at that. Alright, just getting these guys together. He is chasing me. That's interesting to me. But I want to get my units together so he's not tempted to fight me. This isn't good though, they're coming close to conversion. But we made a good getaway here. Maybe made a good getaway. I just don't want him to... Okay, he is converging. I'm still stronger than him, but it's potentially troublesome. I would like to continue. I would really like to go and get the Yuan achievement, because I don't currently have it. Oh, that's awful. Hopefully he dies before he's 15. He's really bad. Who do we have in... I don't suppose we have anyone in chat who hails from around this area. If so, I would like to name you my really crappy heir. Not happy about all this attrition I'm drinking here though, but it's all in the name of keeping myself safe. As long as that Chagatai army is there, I need to remain pretty safe. What I can do is release you and you guys. Oops, sheesh. Making all the mistakes. Drop you two, drop you as well. The rest of you bunch up and kill them. That would really loosen things up for me in a good way. I hope he doesn't turn around and then go here and then here, but I should be able to take care of the Nagai units fast enough. And basically... damn, he knows exactly what he's doing. They both do. Uh-oh. This could be trouble. He knew. He knew how strong I was. Which is kind of good, but still. Oh, man, how long have I had those guys up there? He's not recruiting units here, which is good for me, but... yeah, it's kind of good that you are up there. Let's keep it that way. That siege continues on, which is good. Let's just move out. These guys are strong enough on their own and they can act to save Nagay at a moment's notice. Call him Dr. Afdish the Dead. Yeah, this is the alternate reality. Dr. Afdish the Undying. He's back, and he's madder and badder than ever before. We'll leave behind a small assortment of units there. The Ottomans are still on the warpath. No interest in allying me yet again. Alright, good, they're retreating. And Uzbek continues to... Wait, how did they even get that? What have they been doing? No, really. Let's go to Bagala. Eastern archers are about to be ready there. He's going north further to Aksari. Ah, this is what's happening. Uzbek is re-sieging his own lands. What a champion of the people. Alright, this is pretty acceptable. It'll be even better when I own Nogay. How long ago did Jake start? 2 hours ago. Let's talk ideals here, okay? I would love to just rip Nogay to pieces here. He doesn't have any land that's particularly valuable. I just want to take everything I can burn. Which, oddly enough, includes this one. He hasn't been improving it. Agyadel is just a great province. But Chagatai won't be wanting out of this war anytime soon unless I go and siege him up. Best thing I could really do is just slaughter his units. And, well, I mean, that's kind of the start and end of it. I am hurting for manpower pretty badly. But I'll be able to raise a host soon enough. Alright, let's keep on stopping the guy from having units. Wipe out the Yarkand. Oh, Yarkand! That's been the problem. I completely forgot the Yarkand is a subject of Chagatai, and they're here to make my life miserable. Okay. Meanwhile, Uzbek is sieging and not fighting. I could really do with him fighting. Still, that'll be a guy knocked clean out. I could stroll over to Chakadai and place them heavily under siege. That would do me some good. They have a lot of units, sure, but they're split up. Well, these guys aren't split up. That's an issue, actually. got a bit of force limit there, supply limit there at least. But I don't want to get too close to these guys. At least he's heading north into the vast unknown that nobody wants to be in. And Nogay will fall eventually.